everyone has a good story to tell, and I feel with each character that I've been given to create, I want to give them that justice of having their story told. With these characters, I've been heavily influenced by animals, by the people around me, and I'll just be walking down the street of Savannah and I'll come across an old lady walking the street with her dog, and that will give me the inspiration to come home and create a very sassy grandmother with an old pug that I can use later on for a story. With cartoons, especially with caricatures, exaggeration is definitely a key to bringing a character to life. There's little details that might stand out on a character. They're very iconic, but you want them to pop out and have your audience's eyes be drawn towards that part of the composition. For example, if I've got a whimsical spider wearing a fancy hat, I want my audience to be drawn towards his eyes, how many eyes that character has, just to see how he walks around and is able to notice the world. There's so much life just in the face alone, from the eyes, the lips, the ears, and that will tell your character who and what they are and what they've been through. I usually gravitate towards ink. I love messing around with that medium. Everyone is always worried that ink is permanent, that once you've inked something, you're done. And it's, in some ways, yes, but a lot of ways, no. And it's very fascinating taking this medium that a lot of people suspect to be permanent and get a nice feathery touch with it using stippling to create a nice shading with it, or taking a brush and making it very fluid. For me, I've had to make sure that I not only master my traditional mediums, but also my digital aspects as well. With the use of a computer, one of my characters may look completely traditionally done on one sheet of paper, but in reality, everything was done on a separate layer. From the characters being inked on one piece of paper and then maybe being transferred over to being paint with watercolor in another, or even with a marker might have been thrown in. And in that way, I still have the best of both worlds, where I get the traditional and the digital, and it's a very wonderful blend. With art, it allows me to be me. And that's the only role that I know how to play, is be me. I'm always going to be that socially awkward and creative kooky guy that likes to create whimsical characters. And when I don't create, it just, I don't feel me.